Hello, lovelies. How's it today, I wonder? How are you doing, Will? I've had what is now becoming a series of fairly sleepless nights, so I'm planning to be a little less chaotic and just more cozy today. Just hang out and have some fun. I hope you guys are okay with that. Hmm? What do you mean tried? I don't try things, I achieve things. This me and me seems to be a pale imitator at best. Yes. So, yeah, yeah, just a sad imitator. I think this me has very little to do with the actual me. Yeah. So, just because it's, like I said, another one of those sleepless nights that I seem to have plenty, I'm just going to jump into things right away. Now, last time I got to this, it was the 24-hour stream, and it was a little bit of a mess because I kept trying to kill something that seemed to be well without outside of my abilities. So for today, let's actually just continue on with the story and see what we get into. And yes, Octo. Wow. Now, now I think that I'm supposed to be going here. Make a solid attempt at trying to take out the paintress. Though, even as I said I wanted to have a comfy stream, that dragon up there, I want to fight the dragon. But, yeah. For once, let's try and stay on topic. There are parts of this game that seem like they're built specifically for me because I love the Art Deco style. It's so much more interesting than the more modern kind of functional thing. It's like, yeah, it works, but can we make a little bit of fun, please? Just some sense of amusement would be lovely. Also, I see Love here. What are you up to, Love? Yeah. I get to see every attempt that was made against the paintress. It's... How do you keep hope when you see piles and piles of corpses?
Get used to them. We're going to see a lot more.
If we hurry, we
I
can
don't know.
cross before nightfall.
Seeing everyone who came before, it kind of makes you feel hopeless. Especially just after losing Gustav.
I wish we could, but protocol is to keep moving.
Protocol
Gustav
can go fuck himself. Come on.
Look for a suitable
She is so
place
full of it.
along the way.
Gustav would ignore protocol in favor of what was right more often than not.
Actually, there is a place. Past the quarry out of sight of the painters. Tranquil haven. Protected by magnificent trees. I think you'll approve.
It's knowing things that come later. I have mixed feelings about Verso and what
the way.
he's trying to achieve. Like I like the man, but come on. Some of your choices are just too cold-hearted.
Let me show you something.
Alright. Now, I'm gonna get back into the flow of this. Yep. This game has so many different styles in their combat. Oh. Nope. Damn it. Yeah, taking a minute just to get back. Every time I get back to this game, I always have to adjust my brain to just like do. Oop. Puppy, how are you? I hope you're feeling better. You seem to have been out of sorts the last couple days. Also,
One thing at a time.
you need to give me the address of your ex-boyfriend. I still need to beat them up. No one gets to harass my puppy but me. What was I saying before? Oh yeah. I always have to readjust because my brain is not properly coded to do the quick counterattacks. In a game that has a parry system, I always struggle at just because my brain drifts the exact right moment. Or should I say the exact wrong moment? Aw. I would save you from school, but I am firmly in the camp of school being good for you. And you know my personal interest is in what is best for you, don't you? Where are we? Now, how about this? How about to get you to, you know, sit in my lap and I will take care of you until you have to go to school. How's that?
Expeditions?
Hmm?
A single Neville took out most of them.
Is it still around?
I've only seen it once, many years ago, so most likely.
I have a feeling that would be acceptable. I understand. You talking about one of the many shirts that have gone missing from laundry? I thought they'd all become pillow husbands. I'd never actually offered such things as items, but it seems to have gone that way either way. Okay. All I want is a good night's sleep.
Careful, Buzz.
I seem doomed not to get it. Alright, so close.
Ready to evade.
I love when the counter off. Like it frustrates my brain for missing it. That's a double-edged sword for me. Yeah. The frustrating thing is I can see what looks like the weakness right here, but I can't seem to get it. Oh well. I know how to get the heart of the situation more often than not. Oh. Wait, that was not mortal. That was a piss poor attempt. What are you trying?
Not impressed.
I suppose it's because I spend so much time trying to take out the impossible enemy that these guys aren't even in my weight class. Which is fine. Who, doesn't like to bully the weak from time to time? It's fun. Though, I think some of you guys enjoy being bullied. Isn't that right? Yeah. Sorry, I just had to get some more water because I'm absolutely parched. I'm always very thirsty first thing in the morning, but I think some of you would say that I'm always thirsty, but it's all about the types of thirst. Okay, look at that. Someone has done their best to bother. Not great, not great. Okay. See, they've tried to bother me. That means they need punishment. What is the... Yeah. I don't like it when it gets hot, so let's do that. That was uncalled for, and I'm going to have to make you... Wait. There it is. See, that's just it. You bite me, I'm going to bite you back. I'm sure nothing like that would ever interest any of you guys, man. Just a nice little shoulder bite. Something to leave an impression. Oh. I know what the mortal attack... If only I could keep things straight in my head for just long enough to pull off the moves. Right. Now, what lovely little item did they leave for me here?
Perfect.
Maybe that's the problem with the other expeditions. They went helter-skelter, or... What's either way. They charged directly in trying to fight the painters, while I found some tastier prey, and then, you know, these new ones aren't really much of a threat. Gonna deal with you first, because sometimes I like to bully the small people. A lot of you guys are small, aren't you? Makes me want to bully all of you as well. Now, what should I do to bully you guys? Huh? Ooh, lovely. Just completely destroyed your entire existence. Isn't that fun? Maybe I should offer free spankings. That seems to be of interest to some of you. Okay, that was just like mad flailing trying to get the counter. This didn't work. I'm gonna have to be a sight more selective. Nope. But someone has maxed out all of their pictos, yes. Looks like it's Verso, so let's change things up. I've just been putting ones onto him that... okay. So, brain drifted, and sometimes when it drifts, I can't really pull it back into the original thought. So, we do what we can. Okay. Now, what does she need to learn? Unfortunately, she, like, needs all the same ones as Verso, and he's the one I'm trying to bring up first. I'm half tempted to continue on with these ones to the point where everyone was so overpowered that there is no chance of the enemy having any real hope of victory. Oh, God, yeah. As I've said before, who doesn't enjoy a little power fantasy? To crush those so utterly and completely. Right. I have more pictos to learn, and now we progress. Now, what do you guys think? Should I bully you more? Wait, I see something over there. Almost missed that.
Interesting.
It's only chroma, but yeah. money has multiple abuses.
What have we here?
Okay, that's gonna be nice. But oh, I'm just like meandering my way through this place because I just want to see everything. I have a terrible case of FOMO. Always worried I'm going to miss out on something. So I like to get everything. In the real world, how do you know when to get a second chance? So the first impression is always the most important. Always have to get everything. There we are. A lot of people say you only have one chance to make an impression, which is unfair. Or at least I think so. I am, at best, a flirty freak, a chaotic mess. My first impression is not going to be the correct one. You have to peel the layers back and see what's going on. Alright. A trio of these guys is not exactly a fair fight. The max amount of damage they can do is kind of paltry. And when I actually pay attention to what the attack is, it becomes less... let's just say it's just becoming less. It's like a very boring date. You already know what's coming, and you're just looking for the exit, really. I always feel a little bit sad for those people. Like, I know they're trying, but God, there are sometimes it's just like... I want to have a good time, but you're just like bleeding all the enjoyment I'm having at this moment. No. I might just be different. My social battery can be drained rather quickly. And once it's completely gone, I'm just like, I want to get out of here. As soon as I will find any excuse to leave this place. I will say that my dog is having a baby and I need to go take them to the vet or something. Even if my dog's a male. I don't care. At that point, I just want out. Missed that one entirely.
Let's carve apart.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do my best to take his hammer away from him. Just some... like... It's kind of weird now to think about it. Each of the expeditionaires, their skill set is so vastly different, but... if you were fighting for your life, wouldn't you try to have a variety of each ability? Like have some... you know... combat related skills, like close combat, some range, some magic. Like, if this was the only hope for the last bastion of humanity, I would have a little bit of everything to make sure I was properly equipped for such a adventure. And I mean, there is some merit in personalizing your skills, but still, I feel like I would have a little bit of everything just to... okay. Rude. Just to, like, make sure that I'm going to win this one.
Let's carve apart.
Eventually, the Gormage is going to get to the point where an expedition is unlikely. Like, we're going to get to, what, Expedition 14? We're going to have, like, prepubescents out there trying to fight the Huntress. Does not seem practical. At what point do you think the expedition is just going to be pointless. Like, what age do you say is okay? We need to pack it in because this ain't going to happen. I guess you never actually try and give up if there's still hope, but still. I think there comes a limit. Okay. That went by much quicker than I was thinking it would. Also, we need some more outfits for Verso. His look is kinda dated. It's like, freshen up a little bit. Okay, there aren't many pictos that he does not have completely memorized. It's good and bad, because now, what am I going to get him to learn? Alright. Anything freed up for her? Okay. Wait, I'm confused. It's almost like they don't need to do it themselves. As long as one person learns it, that's good enough. If that's the case, I could have made things go much faster if I had understood. You. What do you got up here? Okay. I think it's time for me to add you to the corpse pile. Okay. Why is it only the expeditioners that turn into these, like, statues? I would assume that there'd be a mountain of corpses from, well, I should say never corpses from the earlier expeditions, but it only seems to happen to a couple. Okay. Should I give you something to motivate you, puppy? Hmm? Yeah. I'll give you something if you promise to be a good girl and go to school. Let me see. Hmm?
I'm ready.
Hey. Oh, damn it. I was busy looking at chat, I missed that entirely. I'll give you something. But you have to promise to be a good girl and go to school.
Perfect.
Yes. Okay. Minecraft's going to happen, but I'm going to give you a kiss just so you behave, okay? Now do behave and go to school like a good girl. It's all worth it in the end, trust me. Alright. Now I've cleared out this side. But I'm not going to be content until I've cleared out all the other sides too. I'm going to take that as you agreeing to the deal. I would be a little bit disappointed in you if you tricked me and we're going to skip school after I gave you your little imbecile. Now, I really got to keep fighting with tougher monsters because these ones are just like kind of disappointing. Okay, puppy. Just tearing right through. And that's one thing that I don't say often enough. Like, it's lovely to have you guys here, but I always prefer if you take care of yourselves. And that means doing exactly what you need to do. eat, sleep, go to those important little things that we all have to do. And why are you thanking, well, me for streaming Minecraft on Saturday? Now, do I reset everyone, or do I... Okay, this looks like the way to go. That's not what I want. I want all the enemies, all the items, to feel them in my fingertips, and maybe, you know, something more. Oh, that is one of the sweetest things you guys have ever said to me. Thank you, puppy. Yeah. Now, I think when I first played this for you guys, and I was a mess the first time I got here. I did not handle Gustav's death very well at all. So I think I missed a couple things. Those things, though, we're going to get this time around. Okay, the fire's kind of tricking me because it almost looks like an item might be in there. Which, if I was a developer, that's exactly what I would do. Make you think something is there when it's not, and when you think that it's never going to be there, I'd put one right there. No, that's because I have an evil bone in my body. No. Not the evil bone that I try to put in other people's bodies. That's different. Right. Oh. Ooh. Just a hair too slow. Which is better, to be too fast or too slow? Both kind of say that you're not really hitting the pace, but I imagine one's better than the other. Wait. No, we're gonna take away all the minuscule damage that you've dealt me. And just race away like it never existed. I do love it. Oh, damn. When I counter, it's like, it's the, no, fuck you. That's how it comes off to me. Alright. There it is.
Get ready.
Okay, 2 hits is not relentless. You have some weird ideas about what that is. The wonderful thing about the developers for this game is they, you know, took the time to make it worth your while to explore every nook and cranny. There are things that there's no reason for you to go there other than to collect things. But for me, you know, that's exactly what I want to see. Who did I activate? I heard an everyone, but I don't see him. Oh, looks like some of the expeditioners thought to bring Jestrels, and didn't quite work out. Is that better or worse?
Interesting.
I know the Jestrels can be brought back to life if you take them to the... Oh, you my wonderful little treasure chest. Where is your home? I'm gonna have to look for that. Now... Where... Oh yeah, I was saying. Like... Is it worth it? You can be brought back to life, but everything that makes you you disappears. All your memories, all your relationships are just gone. It's like you are a completely new person with no chance of ever retrieving the old one. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it if it's that kind of revival. Maybe I'm just modeling. Maybe any chance at living again is good enough, but I disagree. Nope, too soon. Oh, that was a lot more powerful than I've ever seen you do. Are you building the strength? I'm gonna have to make sure that doesn't happen. Oop. Oh. You know, Verso has this ability where he can increase the strength of his attacks based on how much HP he has. I wonder how much damage he could do with only 2 HP. Let's just say enough to leave a mark. Okay, now I want to look at something. I've been wondering if these other characters get the Pictos mastered if one person does. You're kidding me. Yeah, it looks like if one person masters it, everyone else masters it as well. Oh, that makes things much easier, but I kind of regret not knowing this sooner. As is appropriate. If you leave cake out, someone's going to have to touch it. That's the way it works. Do you not know the rules? Okay, now that we've learned it all, let's just choose the Pictos that are going to give us the best stats. Well, I should say that's only applicable if you are close with the person. If it's just someone randomly smacking your ass, that's a different story. You know, you guys know I'm always very particular about consent. It needs to be the paramount concern. Okay. That's all good. Everyone should be a little bit more robust than they were. Okay, where? There's my little treasure chest. Come here. Let me get what's inside of you. Now, the question becomes, do I have the strength to get what I want? Alright. Okay, I hit him. How does he get the first attack? I got a bad feeling about this one. Okay. Okay. Looks like he might be weak enough where I can just deal with it. And puppy, we call that poo bearing. If you're only wearing a shirt. Oh, you bastard. Okay. It's fine. You're not the biggest threat, so I'm going to actually use you to heal Verso. While he... Oh, that's right, I forgot. That status effect does not make healing possible. Oh well. I got what was inside, which is always going to make me happy. And I take a lot of pride in my digging around.
Oh, lovely.
You'll be back. I'll be back door. Don't worry, I'll just hit it from that side. Though, if you want to share food, that'd be lovely, Calamia. Okay. You... Nope, no interest in that. Oh, thank you for the kisses. There's this part of me that wishes to say something completely untoward. Mainly about the eating of said taco. Excuse me, I just need some more water. As much as I love my cooler, kind of wish I had one of those desks that had the fountain right on it. That seems so convenient. Yeah. Yeah, this woman seems completely irritable. Not irritable, irritating. That's the one. What? You don't want me eating your taco? That's rude. I'm very good at it.
Expedition Wolf 41. My bag's getting weighed down from all my kills. Maybe I need
Yeah.
to pick smaller trophies.
I think you should
Still,
let go of that
that's
entirely.
7 of those armoured nevs. So I gotta get at least 8 in this next batch if I'm gonna beat her. Peter showed me how to double up my weapon pictos.
Come on.
Might not be stable,
You
but
make it
the
a
battle's gonna be
competition.
worth it.
Okay, then I won't eat you.
Out of our reach, but her
It's such a
minions
shame.
aren't. And if I die, I'm gonna make sure I die big.
I mean,
Like
big.
Xavier says, subtlety is not our game. We only live till 40. So let's go make some friends.
Each of the expeditions are kind of interesting. Though, I think my favorite is Expedition 60. They seem like beasts. An expedition that said, screw pictos, screw weapons, screw clothing. We're going to... we are going to build our muscles up to such an extent that our bodies are the real concern. These guys didn't even bother taking a ship with them. They swam to the continent. They pretty much swam the entire way, and were probably one of the most successful expeditions ever. They even found out the secret behind the paintress,
A storm is coming.
and almost made it back in time to warn everyone. I would like to see that story. I know it's going to end in tragedy, but still, I want to see it.
Brace yourselves.
Puppy, are you dragging your feet going to school? Okay, you have too much armor, so fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Also, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And now I shall be a man of my word. Oh, you cheeky little fuck. Well, guess what? That's taken care of.
Bring it on.
Okay. What is going on here?
I'll manage.
They stole your pants like you stole my shirt. That seems a little bit apropos. Now this should be some interesting damage. Okay. Excuse me. Something's weird. Versa's not able to heal. I don't understand why. Oh, confidence. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a great pick, though. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Oh, trust me, my type of revenge is much more intimate. I'll take more than just your pants. Ooh, have we found a chromatic version of the enemy? This one kind of looks like the ones that were in the underwater level. Maybe it'll give me a chance to sing. Ooh, yes. Something more fun. Oh! Oh. I probably should have been paying more attention to that one. Okay. He's a little bit more robust than the other enemies, but not by enough.
Let us sing. Everybody, let's go.
Alright.
I'm ready. Let's dance. Take cover.
Okay. Alright, I'm starting to get the feel for his tactics. Okay, revenge. Okay. I have like 90% like fire-based attacks. It's not going to do any good here. You, yes.
Time to strike.
Oh, you fucker. I see. Okay. So he's just going to keep healing his wounds by stealing the power from me. Okay. Now it's a little bit more interesting.
Better.
Oh, another bot. So please throw him in the larder. I will eat him later. He improves certain TV cannibals, so we should eat the root. Okay, fire's a bad idea. So I'm not going to do that.
I'm ready.
Bring it on. Ready to strike.
Okay. Just a little bit annoying.
This will hurt.
Oh, look at that. You're really close to breaking. Fortunately, I don't have anything to break you with.
Let's dance.
See, that's annoying.
Good.
I can probably heal him, but...
Watch out.
Shit. Okay. Oh, you did give me, huh? Knowing your personality, I think you wanted to burn more than just
I'm ready.
the, you know, I was going to make a joke, but it would, run counter to everything I've ever said to you, so I'm not going to say it. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, oh, oh. There it is. Oh, yes. Puppy playing with dicks again. You know, if you're playing with dicks and you've lost your pants, that's a very suspect place to find yourself. How you feeling today, Killy? Are you excited for Sunday? Should be fun. Also, you could take a look at the Discord and double check the schedule, make sure that's the correct time. It gets a little bit confusing because for Hunt, you forget all about Hunt. I swear. Oh yeah, please check the Discord and make sure I have the days set up correctly. I know with your time zone it can be a little bit tricky because sometimes your sun or my Sunday is your Monday. It's complicated. And sometimes I forget these details. Okay, hold on. I see some bots have found their way into my other bots. Okay, ban you. Ban. I wish Kick had these same Autobot. I see. I was confused. And is it your? Okay, I feel like my Sunday is no. I'm confused. Yeah, yeah. I might have to re-edit that one. Holy crap! If you don't get it on top of these bots, they stack up. Holy shit! Yeah, I think I've banned all of the ones on Kick. There we go. See, you were not being very clear when I was talking to you. I said we could do Saturday or Sunday, and then I gave you the time, and you didn't say yay or nay to Sunday. You are a confusing person. Yes, but the time I gave you was before the time you gave me on Sunday, so I wasn't sure. You need to clarify these things. Ooh, lovely. I'm not sure what. Okay. I'm gonna have to revisit some areas because I know later on we get the ability to break that. So, one sec. I feel like I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, so I'll swip it around, I think. I'm gonna have to... Oh, you fucking kidding me. Fucking more bots? No, yeah. Kick is just like insidious for bots. Yes, and you didn't say if it would be better. We need to VC when we're figuring these things out because I am too ADHD to just, take a social cue. You need to, like, come out and say what you want. And minding your own business. I think it's more likely you cackling at every mistake I make. Feels more you.
Good stuff.
Not that you'd ever cackle at my own embarrassment, right? Let's... Yeah, see, I know you. Alright. Let's get her on these ones that... Wait. Oh, there they are. Let's just say... I'm gonna say it's like, I sought them. Where did they go? You sometimes don't cackle. I have my doubts. Okay, that's not any better. It's getting far too much enjoyment out of my stupidity. What's going on today? The bots are a little bit heavy. Alright. After the stream, I have to look into Kick and see if there's like a autoban bot that will help me out because it gets a little bit annoying. There we are.
I'm ready.
Holy shit. I have banned 12 of these fuckers on Kick so far, and they keep coming. The only one who's gonna fall for their shit is kids, and if you're targeting kids, you're a piece of shit. Like that one I talked about on the other stream, who specifically targeted a guy who was, you know, dealing with cancer and stole, I think it was like $30,000 from him. If that's you, just, you know, fuck off. This world does not need you. Okay, it's getting to the point where I might just close Kick because it's getting aggressive. Wait, why are you just sitting there blinking at me? That makes no sense. Why would you do something like that? Alright. I really want to get the ability to break these because I think there's something fun back there. And I want to play with it. Well, maybe I'm just weird. Not everyone feels the impulsive need to just, like, collect everything. Also, get off there. Alright. Daddy Aries is going to say you picked it and now you gotta live with it. Alright. I think this is the end of this section. Pretty sure I cleared out this area rather completely. I'm kind of glad that I don't have the multi-chat set up so no one can see the bots on the Kick side. So if they're trying to promote themselves, they've failed. Lucy?
Looks like
Okay.
we're past the danger zone.
Why are you talking to Lucy?
No sign of your special Nevron.
He's not going to help you out. He's a personal friend of
I
mine.
guess we're lucky.
He is quite happy with the things I get up to. Oh, okay. I gotta find it. Okay, you're not hiding yourself at will there. I just am not trying hard enough. That's my reason. I do stupid things that should end in a rather quick ending.
Useful.
But, you know, I just have not put in the right amount of oomph. Okay. There's a lot of... Wait, I don't see many corpses.
Expedition
I don't worry
discovered
about them.
Carla.
I think I
These
amuse them more than
much
anything.
more powerful in Lumiere, but on this battlefield, next to all these broken bodies, staring at the true size of the monolith, I feel despair. I dare not show my true feelings. As commander, I cannot yield to fear, but I can't help but wonder.
Come on.
Is
Those
pressing
guys
forward the
seem
correct
to
course
enjoy
of
the
action?
activities I get up to.
Our lives are forfeit anyway, but is there perhaps a better way to spend such precious coin?
Oh, come on. What? Which one of them don't chuckle whenever you say my name? Oh! What is the gesture doing all the way out here? Maybe it's just because the Jesters love to fight. Maybe that's why he's here. Also, let's fight you. Let's see if you got anything tasty. I refuse to believe that they don't laugh as soon as you say my name.
Let's carve a path.
That sounds exactly what I want to do.
I've got this.
Okay, this fight feels unfair.
Oh well.
He doesn't really have a chance here. And yep, exactly as I said. Oh, it looks. Oh, that looks interesting. To equip that to my own. I don't really have any desire to collect the recoats. I feel like I'm going to only fuck it. I got the money. I'm gonna clean you out entirely. What did you do? I'm going to assume that whatever you're asking help with, you're the one at fault with for it. Okay. Okay, let's see what Maya looks like in this new getup. Oh. Actually, I kind of like it. Let's get a closer look at it. I wonder if this is one of the earlier expeditions. It seems close. And what is it? Wait, am I supposed to be looking at my DMs? Come on. Let me take a look. That is what you need help with? Really? Okay. I have issues with spending, but I don't, ask for help. I deal with my own, bad choices. Alright. This looks like a fight. Should I heal up? Okay. I refuse to believe that the Cajun is any more attractive than I am, so I'm not sure how much help is required. Yeah, this definitely means there's going to be something here ready to take a bite out of this.
Hey. You holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death.
You do realize there was
I don't want to see that anymore.
67 expeditions before? You're going to find a lot of corpses.
You said you spent your immortality burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you?
I have no competition.
And you.
Never going to happen.
Dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
It does bother me with how Lune doesn't seem to react to death.
We need to continue.
Why do you...
I understand, she's kind of closed off emotionally, but...
You know what we must do. When one falls, come on.
There he is. I've been waiting for him to show up. You guys keep forgetting the rules. Getting the feeling I need to enforce them bits more thoroughly. And love, being a mod, you should know the rules. and adhere to it. Alright. You guys in this game's making it seem like this is going to be an incredible challenge. And I think I'm going to tear through them rather easily.
Are you hurt?
Yeah.
Fine.
Do I have to put my own mod in timeout? It's just going to be difficult.
Ready?
Now, I seem to remember this guy. I don't think he was robust enough to really give me much of a challenge. But maybe I'm wrong. I've been thinking that I am a little bit too lenient with my viewers. And I might need to change. You guys have gotten used to antagonizing me, so I might become more forceful. I need to have a certain level of control. You guys seem to want to test that. So don't be too surprised if things change a little bit.
I'll do it.
Well behaved. I think you need to examine past actions and reconsider. Yeah. This guy is nothing.
Brace yourselves.
Okay. Why isn't obvious fire attack showing plant damage? That makes no sense to me.
Not impressed.
No, I'm really not. Okay.
A storm is coming.
Not going to do to use any farm-based attacks, but lightning. That has possibilities.
Careful, Verso.
Fortunate. Oh well. This should be enough to take him out. Oh. Okay, is there phase 2 that I'm not aware of? I would say there needed to be, seeing that I'm not having any difficulty. Oh! Okay, he's decided to dual wield like a weeaboo. I'll tell you right now, dual wielding does not work. Ooh, ooh. Oh. Okay. That is a series of attacks I've never seen before. Yeah, definitely add some fire. Let's see if he takes any less damage. Maybe a little bit, but nothing too grand.
Get ready.
See, that's fire. Why am I seeing plant damage? Fuck you. And you. Holy crap. Okay, I'm looking at the image you sent, love. And it just like Remy's decided to go out and do some clubbing. Okay. It gives me the feeling of someone who's just out raving. To each their own. I don't see it.
Get ready.
Honestly, it makes me think that in this one he's more attracted to Magneto than Rogue. Oh, shit. Poppy, are you still not in class, or are you texting from class? There's a large possibility.
Time to hit big.
Isn't that lovely?
Watch out, Milo.
Wait, what?
Careful,
What does inverted mean? Oh, okay. Fucking Shadow Clone bullshit.
Let's carve a path.
Ooh, okay. Okay, what type of drink are you getting? I think I might be a little bit basic. I like, if it's just for thirst, then I want something a little bit fruity.
storm is coming.
No, it's not going to do me any good. Just keep beating the level the fuck out of them. Okay. Oh, another cutscene? Hey, CL wasn't even in this fight. What is she doing there? I'm going to assume that I did enough damage to take him out, but stop me just do this cutscene. Holy fuck. Interesting.
Well, turns out this Neveron wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learned fast.
No, it wasn't strong, so I'm wondering about the one that took out all the expeditioners before. Where are they?
All this. This is what we're fighting for.
Amount of corpses. You know, I could use the meat, but I'm not going to be overly interested in that. When the meat goes hard, it's usually not good. I do like the look of that, though. I'm gonna have to take a closer look when we get to a flag. Hello? What are you? Oh. Oh, looks like we get way back up. First, double check the amount of corpses. Come on, if there are this many bodies, there has to be something to loot. Okay. Seriously? Nothing? It looks like there's over 100 bodies here. Well over. Maybe 1,000. And there's nothing left over that I could grab. That seems very unlikely. Okay. Why? Why is there multiple ones? Also, who set these up? I'm pretty sure in the canon, none of the other... I think there was only one expedition team that actually set up the paddle lines and the ropes. And if that was a hole that was created by the Nephron, then how they managed to set that up? I'm confused. Okay, let's not just run helter-skelter. Ooh, almost missed you. How do I get you? Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not going to spend a amount of time just driving in this wall trying to get that. There must be another route. And I will be sure to find it. I wonder what, once this stream's over, I wonder what I should eat. I'm feeling a little bit famished. So, what should I chew on to satiate myself? Okay, I'm still not seeing the way to get that stuff. Which bothers me because I want it. I thought you already got rid of that idea.
Oh, lovely.
Someone didn't want me going after her taco, so... It does not preclude that idea. Okay, she's all done with these ones. Let's see what else we can get her to learn. Yeah. It does make it easier for me to keep the Pictos on the people that are a bit more my damage dealers. And have her learn the ones that I just want to have access to. Though I might have to take a moment to examine each Picto, because they seem to level up, and I haven't been paying attention to see if they increase in value when they level up.
Is this the place?
Yeah. We can bury your friend under this tree.
I get the feeling this is not the first body that's been buried here. I don't think you understand. I don't do cute. I leave that to you guys. You're much better than I am. I could do some hag dish. I think the only thing I can do, let's try, is be trying. That seems to be my wheelhouse. One from Expedition Zero, so his party.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome.
Okay.
Just open
Seeing that I know how adorable you are, Killy,
I'll save
and
them,
you
Gustav.
deny being cute,
Emma,
I'm not sure you're the
you're a
greatest
princess,
judge.
Everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Why are you guys lying?
Say hi to Soph for me. Yeah.
Rar?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father.
You could be
But to me,
coming back from mass murder and I'd still think you're cute.
brother and father I've ever had.
And one falls. We continue.
Thanks.
You guys are very, very cute. Not sure what I'm going to do. It makes me want to act out.
See you. In the next life.
Oh, you willing to share? I just snacked on a couple chips and now I realize I am really, really hungry. And I'm just ignoring this extremely emotional moment where we finally lay Gustav to rest. I don't think I'm willing to deal with it. That could be good. Okay, for Korean fried chicken, you actually need rice flour. I don't think I have any on me currently. You don't use old-fashioned, just regular wheat flour. Trust me, I've made my fair share of Korean chicken. But now that you said it, I want it, and that's going to be a struggle denying myself. I'm not good at denying myself. Oh, looks like we reached the exit. I suppose I should just go back and... Killy? Okay, it is... What? Probably like 4:30 for you? And you haven't eaten anything? That makes you a very bad Killy. You have lost the cute, and now you're just a bad Killy. 6:30. 6:30 at night and you haven't eaten? That's very bad. Eat something. That is an order. You need to eat now, or I'm not going to send you any more photos of the adorable horses.
For about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's going to take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food, and then from there, we head north to Minoko Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need
There
a
is a
fire.
pure white horse I've been meaning to take a
And
photo
next
of.
goal will be to take
He's
down Paintress' heart.
just the most adorable
Her
thing.
heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart...
Oh, you want more of Malu?
we'll fall.
Okay. So where is this?
Well, I
heart?
could probably do
What does
that.
it look like?
What it looks like... that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center.
Okay, I don't know what that is. Buldak
Yeah.
noodles. Is that a Thai
Oh,
dish?
yeah.
Yes.
So it is true.
Did that snack.
The fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found Old Lumiere. The rim were around
Oh, okay.
before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Minoko Station. And then we'll take the Paintress's heart.
Okay, you can't use my threat against me. We have to do it against Killy. She needs to be threatened, so she'll go eat something. Okay. Before I start talking to anybody, let's go and level up. I do like it when my weapons have a bit more bite to them. Okay, I'm not the biggest drinker of coffee, but it has its place. Specifically when I have gone through an entire night without getting any sleep whatsoever. I just sent you a photo of one of the horses. What do you want? Okay. I'm not sure if I said this, but because of where I have to live while I'm rebuilding myself, I can't actually have Malu with me. She's staying with family, and I plan to go see them later today, so I will take photos of Malu when I can. 218. That's definitely not. Why are all these weapons like so far like worse? Yeah. Sir 2. It breaks my heart that I can't have her around all the time. But sometimes we have to accept the restraints of reality, even if we don't want to. Alright. Still, nothing quite compares to the weapon I've been using for a while. Yeah, not even close. Wow, that's disappointing. I want something tasty that has a little bit of a bite to it. But I don't think I'm going to get it this time. I don't think I've found any more just for kids, so... Yeah. I don't think you have anything for me. I still want to break this. It's frustrating me that I'm not allowed to yet. Okay, what does everyone have to say?
How far up the mountain is Minoko Station?
Okay, you need the glasses.
Will we
Also, you need to eat. I'm not sure how many times I gotta say this.
There's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right. There's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as
Okay,
Gestrels.
snow kind of wears
And just as
its
fun.
welcome
And
out
sometimes
during winter.
just as deadly.
Oh. Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't
Okay.
wait to see some.
I'll talk about.
That you will.
I think you'll say that you're going to eat, forget, and end up doing something else.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Well, Luna keeps looking with these wide eyes, make me think that she's
There must
having
be
a
better uses of your time than analyzing our stress levels.
Well,
moment.
it's important to understand your
So
team.
eat something killy.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories and then there are stories. You first then.
Something epic then? Full of battle and danger?
No. Tell me something dark and melancholy. And
Okay, that's going to be the
personal.
hardest thing for him to do.
Going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
Okay, that's rude. If I'm going to choose relationships about who gets close to Versa, I think I'm going to lean more to Lune rather than Ciel. Nothing wrong with Ciel, just Lune's more my type.
Your oldest friend is a Gestrel.
Yes.
Yes. You've been friends for as long as I
Okay.
can remember.
Okay,
Gustav
which
the double
dog took
pair.
your spot, Killy?
Why? Because he liked Gestrels.
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades.
Okay, that makes sense.
You don't get
Kier
to
seems to have the
taste
most
the
personality of
friendships
your
in Lumiere.
dogs. So it makes sense that's the one who steals your spot. Whenever you talk about one of your dogs doing something, I naturally assume it's her rather than the other ones.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Why
Lots of good
not?
options out here. In case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's
Yes
a terrible
and
way
no.
to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Yes. She is analytical and overthinks everything.
Pleasantries, no?
Why is that
Clients
attractive to me?
usually give and take, as are conversations. trust goes both ways, no?
Alright then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
All right. As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Well, we have to
Someone's
start
a bit
slow.
greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
Okay.
All right.
Why do I find myself
Go for it.
attracted to someone who is socially awkward and overthinks everything? What's that say about me? Yeah, definitely going down this route. For better or worse. Or maybe for better and worse. Alright.
How come Minoko
Oh.
lives so far from the other Gestrels?
Minoko's a searcher.
I do. It
Travel
is
around looking for Gestrels who
one of my
went
character
missing after
traits.
fracture.
Some call it a character flaw, but
The
I
lost
don't.
Gestrels.
Yeah. That and he pissed off Golgra.
How come
Yeah, that is
Searcher.
the lost?
Yeah.
best.
That and he pissed off Golgra.
Mwah. Bye, puppy.
That was sad.
Always gotta spend some time with SK.
Yeah.
You were sad.
He is my favorite boy.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
And not just her, but yeah.
Want a hug?
Hell yes.
I do.
Fucking get it now.
She
Okay.
reminds me
The pillow
of
boy offers me a hug, I'm fucking taking it.
Who? My owl.
Have I met her before?
After fashion.
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you.
Oh well, that's because you're all cousins. Same,
Okay,
same,
I don't know about that.
but different.
There are some ones I don't want to be compared to.
Right. So, maybe it's that.
Yes, yes, yes. Ah, just like Verso is Verso's cousin.
Okay, that's getting a little bit more complicated and hinting at what's really going on behind the
That's
scenes.
it. You're so very wise.
Why do you get the feeling that you have a thing for the beard or the scar?
Yep. Verso the wise.
There's something that's always kind of bugged me. It just feels a little bit off.
Eskia the Great? No, wait. How about Eskia the Brave? Oh, no. Eskia the Great.
Yeah.
Better.
You are SK the Great. The thing that's always bothered me about Verso is
Sometimes, aren't you?
everything about his design is very Western,
Best friends.
but the greave that he's wearing on his left hand, that's very Japanese, very samurai looking in appearance. And it just throws me that you have all this one way and then. And what is the trend? Okay. That is not nonsense. That is me hanging out with my boy. For those who come after. It was the way that he always ended the journal. But it's not ever said after he dies. Which, I kind of wonder about that. Like, that was his goal more than anything else. It wasn't about himself. He was always much more worried about the ones that would come after him.
What are
I gotta
you
remember,
working on?
I was
Contingency plans.
sure that these two had
If we
like a
fail,
romantic
what
relationship
should
in some
I do?
way.
We'll need every bit of information we have.
Right, but
You
how
aren't
are you going to
spoiling the
get it?
game. It's
Ask
fun to
questions
talk with you.
for help.
Smart.
I just want you to eat something because I know that you won't if I don't say
What are the
anything.
stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
Okay, I'm not understanding what you're
It's
seeing in
something
him.
my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy,
Oh,
he'd say, share it with
are you
the
still planning to
stars.
play this? I thought you would have got to that by this
When
point.
it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
So many people planning to do this on their own streams, but they haven't
Like
yet.
that.
I wonder.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember. The night we first met. At the Crooked Tower.
Right,
You know,
after the
I think
Gomage.
after this I'm going to have to take a look around.
I was surprised.
Love has gotten me desirous of getting some
Well, I
Korean
was
chicken, but I'm not sure if there's any in the
I had to
area
get
where I
away from
live.
the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
Okay, let's take a look. Where's the closest place? And is it in walking distance? I kind of want to walk around.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded.
Hmm.
That they'd stopped her.
You're feeling a little bit indecisive, Keely.
Then
Okay. Sometimes
dangerous
the
work.
area I live in is not the greatest place to walk around in, but
And I knew they
I think
weren't
today
gonna
I'll take
help.
my chances.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But
Hmm.
you avoided me after. Why?
Usually when someone takes you and forcefully makes you.
It wasn't personal.
Okay, so they had an intimate
cut me
night,
out of my life.
and then Lune got scared?
Okay, not personal.
That day,
Oh, I thought you were going to continue on with Rita. Are you doing split fiction?
they were counting on me to finish their work.
Oh, you
I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
Yes, but it didn't look like you
Maybe some
finished,
wine,
so
then.
why not?
Making friends is thirsty work.
Okay. That was not me spending time with anybody. That was just Ciel and Lune flirting with each other. Which I want to do that. Wait. There's more? Usually it's just the one and done. Okay, let's see what they have.
Hey.
Hey.
I didn't mean.
It's fine.
I just.
I miss him too.
It's hard.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it,
Yeah.
sitting with it.
She's not great at
compartmentalizing
dealing
it.
with her personal issues.
What I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
Really not great at dealing with things, is she?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me when I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go.
It's
I
not
use the
great.
pain. I use the fear.
I tried doing that, using pain or other emotions to get me through something.
I use it all
At the end of the day, it
to
just makes me feel hollow.
make sure I
Like all those emotions have burned their way clean out of me.
Honey.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost.
Yeah.
With me.
Unfortunately,
Especially
her
when I use crowbar.
parents were on one of the earlier expeditions.
I feel their presence, their closeness, and they help me.
Feel Gustav.
Yeah, I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
I
You
wish.
have an affinity for Coma too.
Maybe it's because he died in such a awful way, but I want more time with Gustav. He is the type of character that I like. Maybe I'm just getting
Meant to do.
sentimental after millennia. But
Want to know a secret?
characters who are just good people,
I have no idea.
I feel a special kinship with them.
And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
Oh, it is warm. I'm gonna give it a sec. I need to open up a window. It is becoming increasingly warm in here. Okay, that's better. I'm one of those people that, why am I being bonked? Why are you flattening the few little, ridges I have in my brain? As I was going to say, though, I'm one of those people, I can tolerate cold. I can handle that.
Thanks.
But heat.
It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it.
Are you? Okay.
If
I'm gonna have to bust out the handcuffs. Anyone who misbehaves is going to get chained to the wall.
you were right. About
And I'm not
dogs.
sure when they'll be
We
released.
offer them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
Hmm.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess.
I find that difficult.
Sorry. It's just.
Okay, I'm gonna have to drag the bed into this room and then change to it. Which seems like a lot of effort.
Why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gamage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there at the time.
Yeah,
Wanting
I'm
to
sure
escape
about
the
that
life you
one.
don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted.
Someone please remind me
Gustav and
to
others.
change the schedule for
Really
Saturday,
changed
Sunday.
things.
But changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? I'm very fast.
Yes, I can. I can shoulder all the problems in the world. You don't know me.
If more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine.
Okay. Fucking when did she
Need
grab
one
that?
if you want to be an official member of
We kind of like
I gotta say,
ran away as soon as
it's an
Renoir
official
showed up.
person.
So when did she have time to grab his sash? Or armband, I should say.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Maybe I'm just weird, but I want to grab more outfits to dress them all up. I have a particular taste, and they're not quite matching it yet. And these are one of those games where it gives you a lot of different options of how you want to dress them. The fuck was that? There's something yelling outside. Okay, so there's a lot of outfits for Gustav that just you have no ability to wear because he dies. Like, why are you giving him so many outfits? Holy shit, there is a outfit for Gustav. There's the gestural hair. I need to find a way to get it.
SGA. That should be quick.
Oh, but I don't always want to be on SKA. Sometimes I want to use my own legs. And why the hell were they setting up a trebuchet here? It's not the easiest thing to move when you need to change the angle you're hitting at. Now, there's something there. Wait, I remember this area. This is where I had a couple fights that were definitely one-sided. Yeah. So, nah, that's just enemies. I'll fight you in a bit. I'm feeling the exploration bug, so I'll give it a second. What is that? What is that about? I'm confused. Just a little bit of exploration.
That's unusual.
Okay, that's a white one. It means that he's looking for an item. And so, I have to come back. Did he do this? Usually those ones aren't, you know,
48th.
known for attacking people.
He wouldn't listen. Just kept running everyone into the ground. He acted as if he was the only true believer.
What?
That we had to trust him. 5 dead, and he wanted to double down. Thomas, not so subtly insinuated that Jean should be relieved of duty. Mutiny. Something I'd never have countenanced. Yet I have a duty to them too. It's a gutting realization. One has to be.
Sadly, I don't have cats.
The mission is
They've
too
never really
The team
taken to me.
is too important. We can't just throw our lives away for
They,
nothing. I hate
shall we say.
that it came to this. But he broke our trust. Under Expedition Code 23, Jean Fournier is hereby relieved of duty. I, Vanson Constantine,
They
have
don't seem
assumed
to like
command
my
and have
anxious
designated Tamar
personality.
Flegov as lieutenant.
Interesting. Okay. What do you have to say? Yeah, he plays a little bit rough, though. Oh, I have a very anxious personality. It is, something I try and work out when I actually work out. Okay. So, how am I going to help him? Usually I have to find items for these ones. You know, actually playing around isn't usually how it goes. Let's do it. So he's asking me to dodge. Okay.
Oh well. Not impressed. Bring it on. Just try it.
Okay.
Bring it on.
Try it again.
Just try it. Not impressed.
Okay, soup is good enough.
Just try it. Oh well.
Oh, okay. This might take a minute to actually get the feel for.
Bring it on.
Excellent. Okay, if I could have a troubadour that heals me, it'd make things instantly easier.
Just try it. Bring it on. Not impressed.
Alright, do I have to go all the way back to the start? Okay. Gotta lock into this one.
Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Oh well.
Nice. Okay.
Bring it
Actually kind of really want to help this one. Damn it.
on. Not impressed.
Okay. This is going to be a bit much, I think.
Just try it.
Also, how many trials do I have to go through to help him out?
Not impressed.
I'm willing to go pretty far for some people. Damn it. Okay, now it's not, there's no point in dodging.
Bring it on.
It's very wet, which can be a good thing sometimes, just not always.
Bring it on. Not impressed.
Okay, come on. It's safe.
Oh well. Bring it on. Just
Okay.
try it.
That's good, good. Alright, nice. Oh. We helped this good boy figure out how to not hurt anybody. It's actually kind of nice. I need to look into it and see what actually happens when you increase the level of Picto. I'm gonna leave because I've never been the biggest fan of trumpets. It's just, yeah, not really of any interest to me. I'm gonna want you to be a little faster. Or, now let's just give you lots of health. If we fucked up the design, we can go back and change things later. Yeah, I'm avoiding it. I don't know how you guys feel about trumpets, but they are very, very, not my thing. Okay, now we can get this, which is one of the things I've been looking for. And while I'm doing this, I should take a look. 'Cause I want everyone to have a skill that causes break. Okay, so 0 is fine. Replace with that. Marked is not the greatest thing for me. Let's see. Quick. Yeah. Okay. Actually, no. There we are. I have, like, everything is fire-oriented, which is fine most of the time, but there's gonna be those ones that... Yeah, I'm gonna make my people a little bit more situational, I guess. Okay. There. I have a bad habit of focusing on fire, because... Wow. I have always enjoyed playing with fire, so... There is that. Really? You love trumpets. Now I have the desire to say you just like blowing a horn, but... Was that wrong of me to say? Probably. Alright, let's take these guys out, because you never know if they have some delicious items on them that we can acquire. And some certain camera angles don't show you actually hitting. It's unfortunate. You first. I remember a time when you were massive noise. Okay, I like brass in my decor. Not so sure about sound. Shit. God damn it. Okay. My dodging is shit right now. I need to fix that. I don't know. Maybe I just have old-fashioned taste, but... Dark woods, brass, leather... It's always been appealing to me. Wait, what? Why does Miles' hair look white right now? When did that happen? Did I miss something? Fuck it. I was going to actually do something, but yeah. I need to work on my aim. A lot, apparently. Really? Nothing? You can't give me anything. Oh, that's just rude. Oh well. Need to kill them just to, make sure everyone feels included.
Well, that will help.
Alright. This one is one of those chromatic ones that's going to be a bit more robust. Let's see if I can take him. Which, I don't understand, because this guy's huge, but once you get into the fight, that doesn't seem to be the case. I go up to his fucking ankle, and now I'm in the fight, he's just, like, double my size. Proportions are way off. Okay, yeah, need to get better at that. But I feel like this one's a little bit more doable than the other fight. Son of a bitch. Okay. Bear with me while I try and figure out how to kill this thing.
On me.
Shit. There it is. Okay. Now, I don't really want to heal Verse, so I want him to have lower health, so he does all that damage. Fire's definitely going to be helpful against this one. It's resistant to fire? Are you kidding me?
Watch out.
Careful, Mael. On me.
No. That was not going to get me. Okay. Okay, it's resistant to fire. Let's try lightning. Try to Pokemon this shit with elements, but it... Oh, okay. Lightning's where it's weak.
Brace yourself.
Oh. How did I fuck that up? Alright. It's gonna take a couple times, I think. I'm still confident in my abilities. What the shit? God damn it. Okay. Alright. Now this bluish fucker is not going to get the best of me. Okay. I wish I had some more appropriate weapons for it. Alright, let's save it for that, because it looks fun. And that's not gonna work, so let's actually get everyone's guard up.
Shields up.
Watch out, Mael.
I think it's a little bit easier for myself.
Oh well.
Ready to parry.
Watch out, Mael.
What? No. No, what the f- No. I refute you. Yeah, no. Brain is broken. I'm just saying no continually.
I'm ready.
Okay. Up to this point,
Prepare for oblivion.
On me.
okay. It's gonna be one of those ones where I go mildly psychotic trying to beat. Though, how mild my psychosis is anyone's guess.
On me.
Okay, that was a little bit underwhelming. Yeah.
Not giving up.
Hmm. Okay.
Shields up.
I don't see a shell.
Ready.
I think this thing's lying to me.
Coming. Get ready.
Alright. Now, I would like to have Ursa's health low, but we're not doing this with this enemy. What the f- Why did healing her kill her? Why? I'm confused. What the fuck was that? Okay. I think I have something on me that's causing me a lot of trouble.
I'll do it.
Okay, I'm just fucking stupid, I guess. Seriously, why? I don't understand certain mechanics. Inverted affinity. Oh, okay, that's probably it.
Watch out.
So I can't heal him.
Oh well.
I feel fucking stupid right now. How do other people just like have these like insane reflexes where they can nail the parry so easily?
Careful, my elf.
I think I'm gonna need to get out of this fight and change up some of my pictos. Maybe some different weapons.
I'll use your fire.
Hmm.
I can do it.
Get ready. Oh well.
Ready to carry.
Alright.
The storm is coming.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
Watch out, my elf.
I'm gonna try something stupid.
Brace yourselves.
Okay, maybe it wasn't stupid. Maybe it is stupid. Maybe it is. Oh my god, okay. I need to just step outside this battle for a sec. Because it's not working. The fact that I'm going to kill my L by healing her, that's not something I want. I want something a little bit better going to combat. Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, that's better. Do I have any weapons that are lightning based? Let's see. Okay, she has very few weapons. Why is she the one who's not getting anything? Alright. All my lightning ones are like way underpowered for what the other ones are. Okay, that's a lot less power. We're gonna give it a shot just in case. Oh, maybe it's a good idea. Maybe it's a fucking awful idea. That's kind of my wheelhouse. It's either great or it's just... It's the worst thing ever. Alright, let's try this again.
Careful, my elf.
Incoming. Oh well.
Yep. Yep. I suck at parrying this. I thought I was getting good at it. This makes me think I'm not. I was doing better. But this game makes me doubt myself. Okay. I need to like do like some full-on training with pairing. So I can get it down without any concerns. How many hours am I gonna have to pop into one game to make that possible? I don't get that. Sometimes when I hear the sound, that's my cue to pair.
I'm ready.
And sometimes like that, it's not. I'm so lost right now.
Do it.
Okay.
Oh well.
Ready to carry.
Good enough, good enough.
Let's dance.
Okay, let's get some healing in. And let's see if I made the right choice in changing out Versa's weapon.
Let's have some fun. I've got this.
Wait, what? What? I already tested it. He's weak to lightning, so why is he saying resistant now? I am so confused.
Let's finish this.
There it is.
Ready.
Let us stain them.
Huh. Maybe I just need to do straight up attack? That might be it. Yeah,
Everybody, let's go.
good enough. See,
Cut him down.
that seems to be better. Yeah, let's go with that.
Here we go.
Time to hit big.
Now, if only I had something
Decisive.
that was lightning based for her.
Coming.
Okay. Starting to get into the groove of this.
Careful, Mael.
This one I'm not confident in, so I'm just dodging.
Ready to carry. On me.
Alright, that's far.
Just try.
Excellent.
Sharpened.
He's not taking much fire damage, it's just any damage at this point is good. Okay, what we got? Okay, got this. What? Why is it not working that time? Ah! Oh, okay. Tiny bit frustrated here.
Brace yourself.
No, I pressed it in time. Fuck you, I pressed it in time. Why? Why? I don't get it.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I've been going off the sound for so long to achieve my goals. Don't tell me I've been wrong all this time. Has it just been luck that I've been pairing anything? Oh.
Born once more.
Great. Great. I love it. I love it so much.
I'll do it.
And this is what happens when you run with knives. You get stabbed in the face.
Just try it.
Danger.
Ready to carry.
Alright, it's fine. Absolutely fine. Okay.
Finesse and grace.
No finesse and grace. We're just beating the ever-living fuck out of this thing until it stops moving.
I'll use your fire.
On me.
Excellent. Okay. I have to see if this ends up being better. Okay.
Watch out, my owl.
I think the game is saying, no, you're not going to win this one.
Lune, watch out.
I'm ready.
Okay, come on. Okay. I am doing so little damage, it's repulsive.
Just try it.
Let us stain them.
Alright. Use that to get her up.
You don't get to die yet.
Come on.
Careful, Verso. Ready to evade. I'm ready.
Lose my cool a little bit.
Please. On me.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Shit. Okay, fuck this fight. I'm getting way too salty about this fight. It's like, no. We're good, we're gone. Fuck out of here. Oh. Yeah, that upset me. Which is fair, because that's really not a fight you're supposed to be dealing with right now. But I want to be overpowered, and that requires taking out those enemies that you're not supposed to actually deal with at the moment. You guys are going to appease my frustration by dying for me. Doesn't help that I'm, like, it's getting so warm that I'm getting a little bit sweaty. Okay, deal with you, and again.
I'm ready.
Okay, go on. Yeah, I feel like that I'm not quite at the level I want to be. But I'm always gonna want those things I don't currently have.
Get ready.
I can be a little bit greedy that way. Damn it. Damn it all to hell. Okay, now let's see if I can parry this one. Or if I'm gonna go be too fast. Right. I probably should have healed him. This is just a normal fight. I shouldn't be struggling this much.
Watch out.
Okay, this could be bad. Take his lights out. No. Rain down some fire.
Coming.
Son of a bitch.
Ready to pounce.
I'm all fucked up about my pairing. Now I'm just completely off. Okay. Gotta get back on track here.
You're outmatched.
Hurry it! En garde.
I think there's a song about that. Well, pussy comes and goes. You have to accept that as a natural part of life.
Time to end this.
Let's see if I can actually get this to work.
A storm is coming. Feeling better.
I'm ready.
Just try it.
There it is. Okay, is that gonna? Oh, ooh, that okay. That was fast. Oh shit! It's going a bit too fast for me. All right, that's something at least. I was getting a little bit frustrated. The last guy didn't give me a damn thing. I know this is like post-apocalyptic France, but I kind of want to go to France now. Just see all the architecture. I have a love for European buildings that
Lurk Station is to the north, not far from here.
isn't being satisfied by the North American variety. I feel like we destroy beautiful buildings in lieu of something that's more easy or conventional, when we should be maintaining the history. Okay. Not a big fan of the bob haircut. So we're going to just have them, but we're not going to use them. Right. Another wonderful little parkour section. Let's see if I can do it in one. Okay, it's good. There's a boy here too. Let's see what he has to say this time. Ready? Okay. I feel like this kid's being screwed with by somebody. It's like an older sibling just wanting to torment the younger ones. Oh, oh shit. How did I thread the needle in that one? Just avoid it all. Yes, they're going to give you just enough attention where you're starting to get enough, and then they're going to leave and make you want more. That's how they are. Cats are devious. You must accept this. Okay. Ooh. Okay, almost did again that time. Okay, let's go and attach these bits to him now. Yeah. Okay, that just sounds cruel, and you definitely shouldn't do that. Okay, now he's missing one more bit, and then... Well, things get a little bit more complicated. Of course, it's Expedition Zero is the only one who's made this far. Those ones, I'm not sure you can trust. Seeing that Renoir was part of them, it just seems like it's all bad news. Alright, so that's going to be all we can do here until we find the third area. Now let's continue on. I kind of want to get to Minoko this playthrough. Because Minoko has just a delightful personality. I want you guys to meet him. So let's go wrap this area up and go see him. Because I'm not going to allow them to live. That's like insane. Why did I do that? Alright. I'm gonna get out fucked too. I'm going to do things that, you know, streamers are not going to rarely do. I'm going to go out into the sunshine later. I know, it's vile and dirty, but sometimes you gotta do it. Being a person, it's rather uncomely, but still. I should probably ditch this weapon. I like the look of it, but it's not exactly a powerful weapon. Okay, I took every fucking hit. What the shit? I really gotta focus in and get better at this. So I'm giving a piss poor performance, and that's not what I ever want to give to you people. I want to show you that I have some capabilities.
Ready to evade.
Just a little... Oh yeah, I forgot. There's that benefit to this weapon. And... skewer this little bitch. Have any of you guys actually been to France? I've gotten mixed opinions about it. Oh, thank you for the follow, Helen. I do hope you enjoy your stay. It should be oodles of fun. Okay, they're all taken care of. I never understand what's going to cause a weapon to level up. Like, is it fighting specific enemies, or is there an actual stat bar that I'm not seeing? Either way, I am desirous of actually running into Minoko. Yeah, there's just a guy standing up there. I'm gonna come back to fight you later. First, we gotta go meet our boy. I just love the interaction between him and Verso, which you guys are gonna see in a minute. He might have a bit of a one-tracked mind.
Follow the tracks. They'll lead us to Monaco.
Also, have any one of you actually been on a train?
Staff would have liked to see that.
I kind
Is
of
it true before the fracture
want to
that the
try
air had
it,
trains
but
running
it's never
throughout
been
the
been a real possibility.
continent?
Always running late. Running. Yes.
Okay, maybe in Europe. I know specifically in Japan that if they're even like a little bit late, the entire crew apologizes to the patron.
Here we are.
They are exacting in an almost bizarre
Is that a
way.
Grandis? I knew it. They're real too.
Hello. What should I call you? Akira or Lumi? Lumi sounds interesting. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh. Okay. That looks like the handle doesn't actually exist. It's made of pixels that aren't quite forming something. I kinda wish I could grab that. I wonder why that is, like... The Expeditioners, like... Gustav, Verso, Mael... It's all swords. There wasn't a whole lot of variety. There's different types of swords, I admit. But... You would think that they make the weapons each one uses a bit more diverse. These guys. They seem large, but they're just big teddy bears. Also, I know you're close. Sorry. I just like Minoko. He has a wonderful personality, and I kind of adore. He's almost like
Noko's not here.
adolescent. I'm gonna go with Lumi. It seems fitting since you've come in and joined us during a Expedition 33.
Reflexes remain sharp as ever. I approve.
And here comes my boy.
Did Verso pull you into another adventure?
For those who are just joining us, SKA
New friends.
is one of my favorite. He is a innocent little ball that I will do everything in my power to protect.
Could I interest you in a duel?
I love it. He just like wangs his own head, and he's going to keep trying.
Calmed Minoko down with a relaxed
It's like the guy who's hitting someone on the bar trips as he's walking over them and still makes the attempt. And thank you for the follow, Lumi. I hope you enjoy your stay at the hotel. Alright. Let's see how good Minoko can perform.
ready to strike.
Also, what is with this thing where they will have you fight someone? And they're rather robust, but once you get them to their party, they are leagues worst than oh, look at that, you turned me into a kitty cat. Then who's playing your little games? Okay. Yeah, I was saying. Every game that I've always played where you fight the companion before they join your team, they're always so impressive when you fight them, but when you get them, it's like you're not getting them, you're getting the downgraded, awkward stepchild of them. Okay.
Bring it on.
Damn it. I am very bad at the pairing mechanic, as you can see.
You can turn into a Nevron.
Yes, he can. But how he gains the ability to do so is a little awkward. Yeah, Minoko likes taking feet.
Watch out.
Not unmotivated. I am just very, very ADHD. Or are you talking about the companion? Oh, I blame my ADHD for my inability to pay attention enough to do the pair system correctly.
Brace yourself.
There we are. I do get it sometimes.
Let's carve a path.
Okay, do I have anything with break? Wait, I thought I gave Verso something that does break, but I'm not seeing it currently. Oh well, just going for a ass kick.
A storm.
Lovely. Yeah, I need to change my skills around because I need like, every party member to have one thing that does break.
Grace.
Yeah, she does, but I don't have enough.
Watch out.
Okay. This is gonna be trouble. Okay. Got a handful of them. Not great. Still. I don't think there's any concern about losing this fight. Yeah. There is a benefit for this sword. It seems like if I do a regular attack, it will always allow me to do a second one immediately afterwards. You know, I feel that more than I probably should. I have a desire to be evil on more than one occasion, so it's just more fun that way. I like good characters, but there's just a little part of me that enjoys being evil far too much. Okay. And that should be it. Yeah. Anti-heroes are fun. Though, I try to veer away from the incredibly edgy ones. There are categories of anti-heroes, and some of them are like the stoic and, you know, some of them just go edgy, and that can be a little bit too much for me.
Noko, you said Nevron?
Yeah, Minoko has an issue with Status.
Oh.
He does not like them. So, this one who loves combat is going to pretty much try and find a way to not fight this thing. But yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, let me just change up Versa's weapon, because it's fine. It's like 1/3 the damage of this one. Yes. No, I really should get some more lightning seals. That one's Typhoon. Yeah. Okay. Never mind then. We'll just rest and then go rip and tear. That makes me ask, if you guys are into anti-heroes, what is your favorite one? I have my own. Okay. I am not a fan of Bakugo. Like, at all. Actually, a friend of mine likes to make the joke that when he was born, his mother wasn't giving him a name. She was yelling, "Back you go!"
Yes, he is.
She's like trying to get rid of the kid. But honestly, anti-heroes, what would be a good one? Oh, not sure if I would call him an anti-hero, but have you ever watched Doro Doro? I think the main what the
Why aren't you using gradient attacks?
just was too lazy to but Hikikomori,
Teach them, did you?
he's kind of
Very well.
sort of an anti-hero in my mind. He's out there trying to reclaim his limbs, but at the expense of an entire county of people who are now having to suffer the consequences of his desires. But if you're talking like Western media, I kind of prefer people like, I don't know if you're into the whole Batman family. I kind of prefer characters like Jason Todd, which he kind of makes Batman a little bit harder to read, because when he makes the arguments about certain characters, specifically the Joker, it's hard to refute that that guy needs to be put in the grave. And each time Batman like makes an argument of why he can't do it, it just sounds more insane. There it is. Okay, I understand what you're saying with Bakugo, but the good that Bakugo almost seems accidental. Like, he's out there just trying to wreck shit, and any good he does is mainly a consequence of him just, like, trying to destroy the things that annoy him. Itachi, I actually really like. He's one of those characters that I wish had a bit more interactions. The thing of it is, I think Itachi shows up in like 40 chapters. And it's not always like a lot of dialogue with him. They left him very vague so you don't understand what he's doing. But what Itachi's gone through makes me really hate one of the elders. It was, I think the character's name was Danzo. The one that has the white bandage over his eye. That piece of shit.
This is your only shot. Out of the question. I will never join you again.
Watch how quickly this changes.
Fighting, though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
There will be a lot of fighting.
Exactly.
Count me in then.
Good.
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 Yes.
Absolutely refusing to help me out, but as soon as he realizes there's going to be a lot of fighting going, yeah, I'm in. Noko. He's another very good character.
This is a superb idea. Let us go to old Lumiere.
Okay. He's a responsible parent, so he's going to bring his child with him into deadly danger. I really like how he thinks. Yeah. So that's the way to Old Lumia. But we need to talk to the Granites. I think they actually have stuff for me. Yeah, I know how Minoko plays. The problem is that Verso is an excellent damage dealer. Thank you, Ben. We just reach over here. I have a terrible habit about forgetting to drink. Take care, Louie. Alright, I'm gonna have to change this one out, I think. Okay, I think you're the only one who feels that about guard duty. I'm guessing this is the other guard over here. Didn't seem to work out too well for him. Or maybe that's what... How many of these guards were just, like, murdered by this select? Or maybe it's you. It's hard to tell. The Granites don't really have distinguishing features. Okay, what beauty did you find in the destruction of the world? I suppose you've taken the shelter of the old train station, so yeah. It does make you wonder how such a cataclysm can cause things to exist that never did before. Okay. I feel like, yeah, it looks like my overlay is actually getting in the way of you seeing certain things. I should read it. Beautiful weather today, albeit a tad warm for my liking. This is too warm for you? You got all that fur. Maybe. Blossoms of snowflake grace her breath. The blizzards of yesteryear were a sight to behold and quite invigorating to experience. Okay, he's got a poetical nature. I can appreciate that. Okay. That is a big-ass beret. What the hell? No, no, I'm not. Sexist son of a bitch. Okay. What do you got to say to the women? Fashionista. I want to look good. Can't you do something for me? Grass is impervious to cold and is utterly dreadful for such as me. Can you guess why? Because there's no need for clothes. We run about naked as the day we are born. As a fashion designer, my talents languish from disuse. My life needs color and texture. Oh, I have a brilliant idea. Let me dress you. You and your two marvelous friends. But before I drape you with elegance, you first must best me in eloquence. What? Oh, okay. Let's see what we can do. Design a new attire for the one able to best me in eloquent battle. Okay. What is the battle going to be about? I understand eloquence, but how is it going to translate? Life blooms like a rose with petals soft and frail. And often we fail to set sail. Nope. Or even the strong winds pale. Where winds will whisper the ending of the tale. Kind of like that one. Life's canvas painted with the colors of our strife. Death, the artist's final stroke, completing every life. Yep, that's definitely what I'm going with. Life sings a song of joy and pain, its note both sweet and bitter. Yeah, its echoes fade to stillness, our secrets follow after. Am I gonna have to do this with Seal and Mael as well? I'm not particularly opposed. But I'm curious what they're going to make for me. Okay, let's take a look. Okay. I gotta admit, I kind of prefer the white. It just looks better for some reason. Now let's see if we can get the eloquence going with Mael as well. Alright. Life is but a fleeting dream, a whisper in the night. Yes, while shadows fade to silence, gone beyond our sight. Through the veil of shadows, life's mysteries are spun. Death untangles threads, revealing what's begun. Life dances on the edge of time, a flicker in the breeze. Eternity then cradles us, a promise to appease. I'm not sure who's doing their poetry, but I kind of like it. I can guess that all of these ones are going to get the same sort of outfit, like that pure white, which... good enough. As rewards go, could be worse. Alright, I'm gonna warn you guys right at the base. Monoko will get trunks. Yep. Each and everyone's going to get swim trunks at some point, and his are, let's just say it's special. Yeah. Now let's finish this off with CL. I do enjoy this little eloquence battle. Lies a river winding through the valley of despair. It meets the sea's embrace, where sorrow turns to air. Life's a story written with the ink of dreams and fears, and death of our own chapter, where we shed our tears. Life's a blazing comet, racing through the sky. Its light will softly fade where weary skies lie. I'm not sure why it pleases me so much to do the little poetry battles. But it does all the same. Okay, if you have your passions rekindled, could you, like, outfit the rest of my guys? It feels wrong to do everyone but them. Maybe he's just a dick. Yeah. Okay. I understand, having a preference, but, it just seems rude to me not being willing to do verso at all. Enemies abound, but we hold firm against those who would wreak havoc upon our home. I shall rekindle the flame of the great forge and cast our defenses anew. Okay. If you can make weapons, could you do something interesting with my own? Pretty please. Okay, what quest do I need to complete to get there? Okay. The type of never... The depths of the glacial mountain. Okay, yeah, I think I can do that. If it's going to give me access to lovely items, then yes.
An advantage.
Okay, but it looks like it's in the exact opposite direction from where I need to go. Whatever. I've always enjoyed taking the detours. So the guys who look like barbarians of the D&D sort are the ones who are most elegant. How apropos. Okay. I respect that.
Interesting.
Yeah, you want to take a look at what's up there, and when people get down, you basically, no, fuck you. Alright. So, wait, looks like a journal here. Let's take a look.
Expedition 65, Aurelian. The Grandes have embraced us with such warmth and hope. What a balm for the soul to know that other beings survived. That we in Lumiere are not alone. It truly is a miracle. The Grandes retreated to higher ground after Neverons overran their lands. It is bittersweet, but at least the most important parts of their civilization will survive. Their children. Fortunately for them, they do not appear affected by the Gomage.
It doesn't seem like anyone outside of Lumiere is affected by the Gomage.
But at least we can enjoy our final days among friends.
I wonder if that makes things better. I wonder, actually. It would be dangerous, but if you're not affected by the Gomage, if you're outside of Lumiere, wouldn't it be wise to move everyone to the continent, create a safe zone, and just live your life? Why don't they do that? Or do they just turn to stone while they're out here? I'm confused. That's fine, but I'm going to collect something. Because I want those weapons. It is becoming so warm right now that I'm probably going to have to take a cool shower afterwards. Let's try and make things a bit easier on myself. No, I'm not. I have a good idea where that is. Now, where is this never-ending ice? Never melting ice, I should say. And is that going to just lead me back to the last place I was at? Okay, I'm gonna speed this up by grabbing Esquier. Yeah, that's just where I was. Okay. Now, that bit of red over there does look promising. I think that's where I'm meant to go if I want to get the item. Got some new friends I could play with. But, thank you, Ben. I think, though, I'm going to call it here. I'd like to explore that stuff when we have a bit more time. And usually 3 hours is where I call it, because more than that can be a bit straining on the other things I have to do in a day. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I know I did. Even with the frustration of earlier mishaps, it's always so much fun to be here. But yes, I think today I'm just going to, end things. Hope you guys had fun. Hope everything works out for you in your day, and I will see you another time.